Good evening, my friends, and happy Sunday. I wanted to come on here today to give you a quick update and to let you know I have not forgotten about you here on YouTube. As I stated a few videos ago, during the months of June and July, there's just not much going on at the parks. And honestly, I have just been extremely busy with my travel agency, Key Getaway. June was the busiest month yet, and July, it is not slowing down. I put out a video a few weeks ago where I was explaining everything and all of the different components that, happen throughout my agency and why you should book with us at Key Getaway. And I got such a tremendous response from just that video alone, and that really brought Key Getaway to new heights. And I am truly astonished from the turnout alone from you here on YouTube. So many of you trust me regarding taking care of all of your vacation needs at a concierge level of service. As I stated, June was my most busiest month yet, as I have just entered month number 7 now of owning and operating my own agency, and it's not slowing down. I have been busy, and I'm just so happy. And it's hard. It's hard having your own business, and majority, I am just a one-man show, a one-man army taking care of everything. And I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for my teachers over at Wanderlust campus. I know a lot of you have sent me emails asking me how to become a travel agent, go take travel school, get trained the right way, and then start your own business, because the travel industry is exploding. 2026 is going to be a mega year for travel all across the world, especially back here at home across Orlando, with Disney and Universal being at the top of my list as far as how many vacations I've been selling. And Universal is number one just from Epic Universe alone, and then Disney Vacations, of course, cruising. And I've been just booking a lot of international travel as well, and it's awesome. It's a lot of fun. I love my job so much, but I've been busy, I've been slammed, and that's why you haven't seen many YouTube videos from me lately. And I was so busy last week. One night at dinner, Bianca was like, "You have been in your office nonstop all week." I was like, "Really?" And then this morning I went to my computer and I logged into my software to see just how long I have been on the computer this past week. From Sunday to Sunday, 87 hours I have been logged in, booking vacations and unlocking getaways and just taking care of my clients. And time just flies when you're busy. And again, I'm just beyond grateful. I just never thought this would even be a thing, because I would depend on YouTube so much. And I just look through life from a different lens. Owning your own business and having people depending on you, it's really changed my life. And Key Getaway is super close to hitting its first $1 million in sales. We're very close. I see it happening this year, hopefully, but we are on track to hit that huge milestone. And I've told myself, if we really hit 1 million, we got to do concierge on probably Disney Cruise Line or something, just to celebrate something big. Not really sure yet, but I've always wanted to do a concierge type of cruise, and I think that would be an excellent way to celebrate. But just to get kind of deep with you right now, I have been going through such a big life change, and it's scary because I feel like my whole life is different. Starting with YouTube is, I have been feeling pretty guilty not uploading as much, just because YouTube has been my everything for the past 5 years. It's been my baby, and I pay my bills with YouTube. And because I've had to step away, it's scary because it's been my life for 5 years. I'm so used to going out first day when something new releases or, whatever. I'm so used to going, and I feel like I get a little FOMO not going to these new things. But then on the flip side, I'm actually doing this thing as far as my own business and putting me and my company and my family to the next level. And that's huge. I've been taking care of business, but it's been a huge adjustment because I feel like I'm letting some of you down by not constantly uploading and constantly being first to show you the new content at the parks or cruise lines. And if you feel like that, I do apologize. I'm really hoping to find that balance a lot better, I guess, because, Key Getaway is my priority. It's my baby, and my baby is growing up quick. And then I'm also trying to keep up with YouTube and the demand of YouTube. And it's just hard. And everything else that I'm going through in life, just personal, I'm not going to get into it. I'm just taking care of business. And as I told you in the latest kind of like home health lifestyle video, that once you unlock your mind, body, and spirit, your whole life changes. And I've done that, and I can tell you it works. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to be hard. But if you put in the time and energy to make your mind better, make your body better, and make your spirit better, just everything is aligned, more doors open, and you're just happy. And for so long, that happiness was hard just because of everything I was constantly going through. Moving down here, I was broke. I had no money, had no friends. It was hard to trust people. I was working 4 jobs. If you didn't know, I moved down here to work for Disney, and I was also working for Universal. I was also working for an eye doctor. I was also going to the character warehouse. If you have been with me for a long time, you remember those character warehouse videos where I would go and I would basically be a personal shopper on top of doing YouTube. So that was my life for a very long time when the channel first started, up until 2020, where YouTube became a full-time job. And because of YouTube, I was able to save up money where I could invest it into opening up my own business. And I'm so lucky and fortunate that I was able to do that. Like, I went all in with Key Getaway, like all in. I had to put up a lot of money to get this company going, and just getting the appropriate licensing and just making sure everything is good to go through the state of Florida. That way, I'm fully legal, I'm fully covered, and you just don't have to worry. And if you're looking to become a travel agent or a travel agency owner, do it the right way. Go get trained the right way. I promise you, it's worth it. I would not be in this position if I did not go to travel school. And I'm telling you, the travel industry is a beautiful business to be in right now. But the thing with YouTube, it all comes to an end eventually. You have to be able to transition well with the times. And for 3 months, you may get a lot of views, but then 1 month, you're not getting as many views. And that part is stressful, but it's only stressful if it's your full-time job. And because it's not my full-time job anymore, I just mentally and physically, I feel so much better. I felt like I had so much weight on my shoulders when I would have to depend on YouTube. And like I said, going out to be first and making sure I get X amount of videos up per week, per month. And when you're having to do that, it gets hard, as like you don't love it as much anymore. And you have to truly love what you do, because if you don't love what you do, it's going to show through the camera. And because I was able to step away for quite some time this year, as I've been inconsistent with uploading because of, everything else that's happening in my life right now, I fell in love with it again. So lately, every time I go out to the parks or making these videos like right now, I'm so happy to just talk to you and share these exciting moments and these changes with you, and to read your comments and just hear feedback. And we're family. I know a lot of you have been here for a very long time. A lot of you have been here since the beginning. And if you are that person who has been here for a very long time, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your loyalty. And that means a lot to me when you're loyal. Anyway, we do have a lot coming up towards the second half of this year. We just have to finish up July. And then, believe it or not, here in just a few short weeks, there's going to be Halloween content. It's July 13th, and we're already getting ready to talk about Halloween and show Halloween stuff. It's nuts how fast time flies. And just here in Orlando, holidays start a lot sooner because of the theme parks, and we have Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party coming up, which I just cannot believe it's already that time of the year. And then we have Halloween Horror Nights, and then we're going out to California, and we're doing a lot of different stuff this second half of the year. And of course, we're going to be on some more cruise lines and making some more cruise content for you, as cruising is just, it's so much fun. It's so relaxing, and cruising is just an easy vacation. But yeah, we'll just leave it at that, as I think that's all that I wanted to share for right now. I don't want to share too much, but apologies for not uploading as much. Head out to the parks and make some content for you. So if there's any kind of content that you would like to see from me, leave me a comment down below, and I will try my best to film that video soon. Oh yeah, really quick, I do want to show you my fish tank, because I have made some upgrades. And do you like the merch? If you do, I'm thinking about releasing some new Key Getaway merchandise, and that's pretty exciting because I'm loving how my new merchandise has been coming out. But let me show you the fish tank. Okay, here's a quick update on my saltwater reef aquarium, one of my newest additions. Oh, there's my other new addition. Little Dory. She's a baby Dory. I'm thinking this is a boy Dory. So much personality. I mean, wow. I love Dory. If you did not know, I had another blue hippo tang that unfortunately passed away about a month and a half ago. Don't really know why or what happened, but I was very sad, as this is just my most favorite fish ever. I mean, it's having a Dory, a blue hippo tang, very high maintenance. I mean, if you have ever seen Finding Nemo or Finding Dory, it's exactly that. I just try to keep Dory happy and not stressed, and yeah, I think I'm doing just that. But anyways, this is a pot of gold torch coral. Man, look how beautiful this coral is, as it's just flowing with the current of the water. And then this coral is really starting to grow. It's looking very good, as it is sitting on my frag rack. And then, man, this coral is just non-stop growing. I also got a new wrasse, but when the light starts to go down for the night, this wrasse will start twirling, and then it'll dive right into the sand, because this kind of wrasse will sleep in the sand bed just for, security and feeling safe. There's my yellow tang. I am starting to customize a new tank because I need a bigger system. But here's the rest of what's going on in my tank. My frog spawn right there, my Kenya tree. I have some peppermint shrimp. And then I have a bloodline shrimp down here. And then my next big purchase is a blue clam, which I'm thinking I will put the clam right over in this area. And then my beautiful Antheus right here with those pretty purple eyes. I do have an urchin right there. Looks like he has some frags on him right now. And of course I still have my 2 cardinals right here. Hey Dory. Hey baby. Where you going? Look how beautiful this coral is. Dory. I don't have a Nemo anymore. I actually traded in my clownfish. I just need a break from clownfish, as I feel like those are just the easiest saltwater fish to have. And then I did get some new flow. So my whole system is aqua illumination, AI. So this is my newest flow maker. And then I also have this one right here. And also my light at the top is aqua illumination. But yeah, that's a quick update on my reef tank. I love Dory. All right, my friends, I know this was a short one. I just wanted to come on here to let you know I have not forgotten about you, and we have some videos coming up. Just stay tuned. I cannot thank you enough for the ongoing support and love. I really appreciate each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope you all stay safe, take care, and I will see you very soon in the next video. I'm out.